Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I am very drawn to do a Whatssуuupppp reading. So this is where I ask 6 questions and then get the answers through the cards. And the combination of cards that I'm using today are going to be the Messengers of Love Oracle, the Wisdom of Love Oracle, the Enchanted Map, and the Work Your Light. And the questions that I'm asking are, what is happening at the moment for the twins? Basically, what are we working on together? So basically, what do we need to work on, or what are we working on together? Are they hearing and seeing telepathy, telepathic signs? What are the twins? What is your divine counterpart or twin thinking at the thinking? How do we keep our hearts open? And what special message does your divine counterpart want to give you? So let's have a little look. So we have, I'm going to do from the Wisdom of Love Oracle first. So what's happening at the moment for the twins? And I've already shuffled. We'll give them one more shuffle. So let's have a little look. What's happening at the moment for the twins? And it is, let's have a look. The message is what's happening at the moment, and it is the yang. So we are both having to take action. So to balance the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within us, taking action towards following our dreams, and taking action towards intentionally working with the yin and yang energies within us. Look at that, intentionally building this pillar of light, the rainbow, being that rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. So taking action, basically, that's what we're having to do. We're having to be this pillar of light, and to trust that we are working on it together. So that leads on to the next question, which was what are we working on together with our energy? So as well as the building the bridge, we're dealing with collective energies all the time, clearing out collective energies. And so what are we particularly working on at the moment? It's listening to the inner compass. So what are we doing at the moment working on together? We are tuning into our intuition, listening to that inner compass. Trusting that we are, basically the job is to listen to your intuition. Trust in your own intuition, because that's everything that you have, basically, is your intuition, your inner compass, which will guide you home. The next one is, look, this one, sharing your voice, listening to your inner compass and sharing your voice, coming out of the cave. So that's whoa, that's crazy. So we're working on together was coming out of the cave, following your intuition, listening to your intuition, building that pillar of light, taking action towards creating this rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. So the next question was about saying, is the twin hearing about the telepathic connection? So I'm kind of intrigued to see what this is going to be. This is a question that somebody had, and I was like, oh yeah, that's of course we want to know about that. That's a good question. So let's see. So the message is, look, yes, because this is a never-ending connection. So, and if you look there, she's got her head in her hands as well. So it's that, and like the crystal ball underneath with the heart in it. So yeah, because there is this never-ending connection. They can see, just as like you can feel them in your mind's eye. She's holding in her hands that mind's eye, really. And there is that strong connection, because if it's happening for you, it's also happening for them, no doubt, because look, you're the golden palace for each other. So it is, trusting that what you feel. Sometimes we think, oh, it must be only us, it must be in my head, it can't possibly be that can't possibly be right. And this is saying, look, the reason why all of those thoughts go around your head is because it is, frankly, it's an unusual thing, isn't it? When you meet somebody and you think that you know what they're thinking and feeling, you're like, oh, how do I know this? How do I feel this? Why? But that's the whole point. That's the whole point of these connections. It's to wake and shake you. So what is your twin thinking at the moment? So what is your twin thinking at the moment? And so the message is, let's have a look. It is this. Oh, the deep knowing, the wisdom, the owl. Look at that. There is a deep knowing in their heart that it's, there is a deeper connection with you. There is a deep connection with somebody, in this universe that they feel completely at home with. 43 is love you, but it's also number 7. 7 is the number of the soul. And there's a deep knowing within their soul that makes them think about you and makes them come back to their inner wisdom, their inner truth. And that's like the niggle inside, because the soul is telling them there's a deep knowing and a deep pull and deep love for you. So, that's gorgeous. I think that is the deep knowing card is quite possibly my favorite card. Because it really is. There is a deep knowing in their heart. And that's what they're thinking, that you're different, right? So it is also the coming together card, the golden heart as well. The eternal, look, it's number 8, the eternal love. So that's what they're thinking. They're thinking that of coming together with you because that's the eternal part of them pulling them forward. That's the deep knowing within them pulling them forward towards the golden heart, because within them is the sacred codes, and the sacred codes are being ignited more and more and more as the golden heart strength gets bigger and bigger as we all uplift with the planet. Look at that. It goes from a little heart to a medium heart to a massive heart. And the stalk on top, which is just like, it looks like a stalk, which is the bird of freedom. So, the more that we all rise up collectively together, the more that we all have a deep knowing in our hearts that this is what we're here to do. We're here to create that rainbow bridge, the pull of the golden heart, the pull of the golden energy, rainbow energy. Basically we're all energy. So, your Akashic record. It's written in your Akashic record, right? So this is what it's saying. This is why they're thinking about you, because it's in their Akashic record to guide them home. And you are the light bearer to help them. You've triggered each other, and you've triggered each other. You've triggered an awakening of the soul. And by that, that's what they're thinking, why they're thinking of you, because they can't not think about you, because you've ignited the passion within their soul, and their soul wants to come home. So how do we, going through this very tricky process, especially at the moment when we're going between the worlds, leaving behind stuff that isn't for us anymore. This is a journey of transition, right? All the time we're transitioning from the old into the new. And, that comes with a lot of pain quite a lot of the time, because we have to face up to things that we need to let go out of our life, things that have created disharmony. Number 6 is harmony, peace, love, and harmony. So all those things that send us out of the shadow into the light, and letting go of that. It's transition, and change is, tricky. So how do we keep our hearts open during that process? Because during this whole process, and the never-ending story of these connections, there will be countless times that you get triggered. So look at that, it's 27. 27 was the card yesterday, because I remember saying, oh, we've got 27, and that's the energy of walking away, letting things go. Right, 27 is number 9. So and it's trusting that when we give energy away, you know, like when you're washing away energy that you no longer need, you know, you send it like a gift to the universe to say, thank you for the learning. I'm ready to let this go now. Thank you for what this has brought me. Thank you for the lessons that you've brought me. I'm ready to let this hurt or whatever it is go. And look, this is, so she's the ballerina coming out of this box, right? But this is the higher self here. And the kitten, the cat, you know, the sign, the cat's always the sign of, you know, the mystical and the, what do you call it? Oh, the name's gone out of my head. The mystical and the magical, but the ethereal realms. And so she's coming out of her box, right? And so letting go of all the things that have kind of kept us in a box, right? For each of us, it's different. But how do we keep that open? Then, you know, remain playful as well. The kitten is always like playful, and you know, don't get closed off, because it's quite easy if we feel like we're getting triggered and hurt to just shut down and close off. And the message is no, don't do that. We have to have the heart open, let go with love. And look at this, Peaks of Joy, number 33. The Ascended Masters are with us. Look how she's having her heart open directly out to the universe. It's like saying, yes, let me be free. Let me be free of everything that's been keeping me in a box. Let me let it go with love, and then I will be free to live with an open heart. So, you know, beautiful to say, you know, let things go with love. Let love in. And trust that you're doing this together with your twin. So the work your light. How do we keep our hearts open? Oh, look at that. Look at the synchronicity between that. That's crazy. She's open. Look, again, she's just like lifting her heart up to the sky, and she's just saying the awakening. Allow yourself to trust in the awakening of your soul. Allow yourself to trust in this transition. Allow yourself to kind of completely surrender to a new way of being, and surrender to this heart-based living. Look at that. Both of them completely chest up to the sky, just saying, yes, I let my heart and my soul be open. Be open to the magic. Be open to the miracles. Be open to the love. So beautiful. The awakening, right? The awakening to a new way of living, and a heart open awakening to live in the true power of our soul, which is to live in unison with the heart, to live in conjunction with the heart. So beautiful. The last message that I said was, what special message does your divine counterpart want to give you? So, first of all, what is the special, I can't speak today. What is the special message that they want to say? So the first one is coming to the edge. Look at that. She's like rose petals, you know, she's spraying rose petals to say, come on, you got to follow this love and it'll take you to the edge. But trust. So it's going to take you to the edge, but trust me, this is happening for a reason. It's happening for you to push the boundaries. It's happening for you to go to the edge. So the next one is, what is the special message? And it is, let's see, expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. So basically trust that it's pushing you to the edge to come out of your comfort zone and stay open to the unexpected, and always kind of we never know what's going to happen, right? But we do know that we can remain open to the miracles, open to the magic. So the last one I'm going to share is the Messages of Love Oracle. So what message do they want to say through the Messages of Love Oracle? And it is this. This is a destined partnership. So it's destiny. It's fated, right? It's part of our the Akashic records, right? It's part of your Akashic records. It is a divinely guided, which is why that you are on their mind, which is why they're thinking about you so much, because it's part of their soul truth. So, and what are they thinking? And remember, they're thinking about the deep knowing within their soul and the coming together. So coming together with this, you know, basically with their heart. So I'm going to share the deep knowing because it is such a beautiful, and just, you know, it's gorgeous to think around this combination of cards is saying it's in their Akashic records. That's why they're thinking of you. It's their soul truth. So they're thinking, and the reason why is because it's fated, right? And they're thinking about coming together in this, you know, as they grow more and more connected to their heart, and more, you know, as we all shift up in this connection to being a heart-based living, then we all grow in that strength. We all feed off each other. And this is so gorgeous. So the deep knowing. So this is what they're thinking. Deep knowing. There are occasions when you just know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you are connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey. So pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust in your heart to lead you now, because magic is about to happen. Ooh, wow. So a beautiful message to, you know, to say, you know, what is the special message? And it's saying, you know, these connections will take you to the edge, because it's taking you to the edge to still live with an open heart, even though, you know, we're constantly on this journey of, you know, letting go and, you know, remaining open-hearted, awakening more and more to what these connections mean, awakening more and more to, you know, we've opened the door to that, you know, the magical, the mystical of these connections. Look at the white bunny rabbit here. You know, the bunny rabbit is like, we've gone down the rabbit hole, and it's all about, you know, the coming together in these eternal connections. And so it's about trusting that this is a destined partnership. It is fated. It's in your Akashic records that you are part of this awakening to a heart-based living. So keep being that pillar of light. Keep being the rainbow bridge between heaven and earth, because that's what we are here to do, because these relationships are part of a divine plan. Okay, well, I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a Whatssуuupppp reading like this, you pick 6 questions, and then I use the cards just like I've done here and intuit what that comes through. And all details are in the description box against this video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, stay switched on to the light. All right, take care. See ya. Have a good day.